In this video, I review different types of marketing technology for various business maturity or growth stages. Here, I'm focusing on B2B marketing needs and specifically the development of your marketing tech stack through growth stages. A while back, I did a video about how to stay up to date on marketing technology given that there are so many solutions out there. As I described in the prior video, there were over 8,000 Martech companies in the 2020 report, and the 2022 report now shows almost 10,000. So, to start with, let's look at the various types of technology that are included in this report. First, there are advertising and promotion solutions. Then, there are content and experience solutions. Social and relationships make up over 2,000 solutions. Commerce and sales, data solutions, and management. As you can see, there are a lot of point solutions out there, and it's important to understand solutions that could be specific to your business model. Obviously, it would be impossible to cover even a fraction of these here. So I'll consider general marketing needs at each stage of business maturity. I've labeled these stages as early stage, growth stage, expand stage, and mature stage. I've also grouped technology into 4 buckets. I'll look at demand software that helps to drive new leads, trials, or inquiries. The next type of technology is conversion. This software helps us move interested people through the education process. And that then covers probably about 80% of the buying process. Then I'll look at outreach software, which helps us communicate with people we know. And the last group includes optimization tools to help us make better decisions and improve efficiency. Now, as we grow through this, keep in mind, strategy before technology. Start with what you're trying to achieve or look to technology solutions to enable or improve processes you have started manually. There are too many companies out there that invested in complex systems that then realize they just don't have the internal resources to support them. So don't be one of those companies. Starting at the beginning, we have early stage startups. At this stage, you may have a marketing person reporting through sales, or perhaps marketing activities are outsourced to an agency, or maybe one of your founders manages it. In any event, you are probably focused on making sure you have a minimum viable product that people want. And you're focused on attracting your first paying customers. So you're not really ready for sophisticated systems, but you need to be able to represent your solution and communicate with buyers. So first, you'll need a system to store and share your files and content. For this, you'll need something like Google Drive, SharePoint, or Box. In my opinion, your website is your most important marketing piece. WordPress is more than sufficient and can grow with you as you become more sophisticated. WordPress was originally developed as a content management and blogging tool, so you're covered there as well. You will also want to set up Google Analytics to start measuring website activity and performance. And great news here is that these tools are literally free, except for any templates or add-ons you may use. You will also need an online meeting tool like WebEx, GoToMeeting, or Zoom. You'll need a way to track relationships. Salesforce is the biggest player here, but Microsoft has a CRM tool as well. You can also consider HubSpot. Now, HubSpot includes CRM and marketing automation and is really great for small to mid-sized companies. You can start out with the Sales Hub package and then add more as you grow. Aside from website development costs, the CRM will certainly be your largest Martech investment at this stage of your company journey. But all of these systems will easily scale as you grow. When we consider customer communication, most companies at this stage will not have a marketing automation tool, so consider an email marketing tool like MailChimp or Constant Contact. This will allow you to manage subscribers, opt-outs, and even larger email distributions. Once you have the marketing automation tool in place, you'll certainly retire these tools. At this point, I'm not focused on heavy demand gen, but getting Google AdWords set up with some landing pages is a good first step. Your website probably won't be ranking organically yet, so some targeted Google ads will certainly be helpful. You can create landing pages for your ads with WordPress, but something like Unbounce will make this process much easier. The last thing I'll mention here is, at this stage, customer feedback is crucial. You may want to set up a survey tool like SurveyMonkey so you can start gathering customer feedback. All right, you have a minimum viable product and have a foundational base of customers. You have a good idea of your ICP and your value prop. Here, you're probably in that 3 to 10 million revenue size and looking to grow. Let's call this stage growth startup. At this point, you are leveraging your CRM system. You have regular email campaigns running and digital ads are converting. You want to grow the customer base, or perhaps you have users, but you need to start monetizing these relationships. So now we need to focus on technologies that will help fuel your growth. If you have not implemented a project management system, you'll certainly want to do that now. Some popular ones include Asana, Workfront, Monday.com, and Rike. You will also need a system to manage social media posts and reporting. Hootsuite and Sprout Social are a couple of the most popular. As you look to scale all of your lead generation efforts, you'll want to scale your Google advertising and look to other avenues, including LinkedIn, Facebook, and perhaps YouTube. Considering conversion, your website is hopefully growing in traffic and you want to improve on this conversion. One of the best things you can do is add chat to your site. This allows your visitors to engage directly with your sales staff, and then the AI capabilities help prospects and customers self-serve through a chat bot. A couple examples of this include Drift and Intercom. Now, you can fully personalize a chat experience to visitors through an integration with your marketing automation system. So if CRM at this point was your biggest investment in the early stage, marketing automation is the biggest investment at the growth stage. We spoke about HubSpot already. Other marketing automation systems include Eloqua, Pardot, and Marketo. If you were using an email tool previously, this system will now replace it. This will allow you to create targeted email programs, nurtures, lead scores, and better track your marketing efforts. Another outreach tool you may want to consider is a sales enablement platform. So while your CRM contains all of the contact, opportunity, and activity data around your customers and prospects, the sales enablement system is the tool your salespeople will use to find new leads, create email sequences, track calls, and set up meetings. Outreach and SalesLoft are both good options. As far as optimization goes, you will now be working to improve your website and organic search ranking. Google Search Console helps you submit pages to Google for indexing and helps them analyze the pages based on how Google sees them. You'll also want some sort of search engine optimization or SEO software to help your website rank organically with Google. Moz, SE Ranking, and SEM Rush are some of those options. Okay, as you build traction, move into the early majority, you are now working to expand within current customers while building upon your marketing success in the growth stage. As we expand, there are some technologies that help us better target our marketing efforts. So, considering conversion, we are looking for technologies that help us personalize the buying process. I like Path Factory because it creates a personalized buyer journey with the content you already have. This is like the Netflix for content marketers. At this stage, you'll probably want to also implement processes and technologies to enable account-based marketing efforts. I always recommend starting with the process, implementing this manually, but then enabling ABM through technology. And some of these players include Demandbase, Terminus, and 6 Sense. ABM technologies allow you to measure the intent of your prospects and customers based on their web activity. You can also more effectively personalize your efforts with one-to-one advertising and website personalization. It also closely aligns sales and marketing around a data-driven process. This will most likely be your largest investment in both time and money at this stage. Just make sure, as I mentioned, to have a plan and a process prior to ABM technology implementation. In addition to ABM, ZoomInfo is a great source of additional contact data. Marketing can use ZoomInfo so forms can be automatically filled out, and it provides us with additional contact data for people interacting with us. Sales can also use ZoomInfo for prospecting and lead enrichment. Lastly, we spoke earlier about the importance of the corporate website, and you invested in website and SEO software. Now, we are focused on improving the user experience so people stay on the site longer. Tools like Crazy Egg and Hotjar help you understand how visitors are navigating your site so you can construct an experience that takes them from awareness, interest, and desire to action. The last stage here is the mature stage. From an outreach perspective, you want to look for ways to better enable your sales teams. Seismic allows you to create onboarding, training, and content for your sales staff to ensure everyone is on brand. In addition, Sendoso provides salespeople with ways to gift customers and provide incentives during the sales process. From a customer data perspective, you will still have data in a few different systems, even if they're connected. A customer data platform, or CDP, brings all of this disparate customer data into one location. This helps you maintain accuracy, more easily integrate and share the data with multiple systems, and improve your reporting. Speaking of reporting, at this stage, you should start reporting your marketing results based on attribution, or simply attributing all touch points during the customer journey to acquisition and ROI. Visible is one of the leading systems for attribution. And to help pull all your reporting together for simple dashboard analysis, implement a product like Power BI, Domo, or Tableau. So, to circle back, there are a lot of marketing systems out there. I've reviewed some of my favorites. And since you made it all the way to the end of this video, take a moment to put some of your favorite technologies in the comments. Also, please take a moment to like the video and follow my YouTube channel.